Good morning, students. Welcome back to my class, English class. Your English teacher, Ishrat Banu, is going to deal the second unit, that is the schoolboy, the poem in your English textbook. That is the prescribed for the syllabus for the prescribed syllabus for this year. So, so the schoolboy, the poem was written by William Blake. William Blake was a poet and painter with a very little formal education. He was an eminent engraver and had a very good collection of poetry. His collection of poetry was songs of innocence and songs of experience. The poem Schoolboy is a lyric, a typical example of Blake's songs of experience. Okay, here we have 6 stanzas out of this poem, but today I am going to deal only 3 stanzas. Actually, the poem Schoolboy reveals Blake's views on formal education. So the poem gives us a grim picture of school life. In this poem, the schoolboy shows his love for rural scenes and the sights of nature. So, okay, ಈ ಪದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ the poem shows his love for rural scenes and the sights of the nature. So, I'll read about the poem. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what a sweet company. But to go to school on summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. Ah, then at times I drooping sit. So these are the 2 stanzas. In the opening of the stanza, we can see, I love to rise. Here the schoolboy loves to rise in a summer morn because he wants to enjoy with it. When the birds sing on every tree, when the birds sing on all the trees, the distant huntsman winds his horn. The distant huntsman means betegara. The distant, far away from, he was blowing his horn, winds his horn, he was blowing his horn. And the skylark sings with me. Here the schoolboy feels that the skylark sings with him. Oh, what a sweet company. He expresses his joy over all the sweet companions. And here we can see, actually the speaker wants to enjoy the summer morn. By seeing this, in this stanza we can see the perfect harmony with the nature. So this is, I love to rise. Here the schoolboy loves to rise in a summer morn and he wants to enjoy with it. And when the birds sing on every tree, the birds sing on all the trees, he wants to be, and he wanted to be with the nature. Okay. The second stanza, but to go to school on a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. Ah, then at times I drooping sit. But to go to school. See, in the second stanza, we can say that the schoolboy, he doesn't want to go to school. Because to go to school in summer morn, it drives all joy. By going to school, to go to school, it drives away all his joy. Under a cruel eye outworn, that too under a strict teacher. Cruel eye outworn, that is the strict teacher. The little ones spend the day. The little ones means the school children. So that they have to spend the whole day in the school. So while they were spending in school in sighing and dismay, they were expressing their deep sorrow, their deep disappointment. So sighing means ನಿಟ್ಟುಸಿರು, dismay means ನಿರಾಶಾಜನಕ ಆಗೋದು. And then at times I drooping sit. It means that he feels that he doesn't want to study and he doesn't want to go to school. So these are the two stanzas. We can see the perfect nature with the perfect harmony with the nature. Okay. In the line to go to school on a summer morn, oh drives all joy and cruelly, so outworn. The poet states that to go to school on summer morn, it drives all joy away and makes the speaker so disappointed under a supervision of a strict teacher. In the next line, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. The poet describes about the little children compulsorily attending the school where he spends their day in boredom and dismay. In the last line, then at times I drooping sit here, the author means that the schoolboy means that he doesn't want to study. Okay, but in the third stanza, and spend many an anxious hour, nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. Here we can see spend many an anxious hour. The boy's restlessness. Anxious hour means here, while spending in school, he feels that the restlessness. That too, the school is controlled by a strict teacher who is so strict, so he wants to. So, nor in my book can I take delight. So, he doesn't want to study through the book, nor sit in learning's bower. Whereas he wants to study through the nature, not by the teacher. Here in these two lines, indicates that the poet wants to study with the nature, not by the teacher. Worn through with the dreary shower. The facts coming from the teacher, he doesn't want to study. He feels that it is a tiresome aspects of the school, and while he was studying with the teacher, he feels worn through. He feels fatigued. He feels so disappointed. So in the third stanza, so here we can say that in the third stanza we will see that the schoolboy is talking about the boy's restlessness. The author is talking about the boy's restlessness, and the school is controlled by a strict teacher. In the next line, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary shower. The author in this line states that he wants to study with the nature instead of the school teacher. So, these are the three stanzas I have done. So, here the question is, I'll ask you a question. Who do you think I refers to in the poem? Who do you think? Yes, Makkale, who do you think I refers to in the poem? I means here the schoolboy. Sweet company refers to. So here they have given multiple questions. Skylark, huntsman, and the bird's song. So all the above three. Answer is all the above three. What drives the boy's joy away? What drives the boy's joy away? To go to school. To go to school. Answer is. How do the little ones spend the day in the school? By sighing and dismay. Answer is by sighing and dismay. So, this is the end of the lesson. There are the three stanzas I have done today. Okay, in my next class, I'll go on the 4th, 5th and 6th stanzas. Okay, thank you.